So tonight on the vlog, I'm heading up along the Causeway Cliff Path again, just past the Shepherd's Steps, and again I'm heading up along the top of the cliff path. It's a couple of hours before sunset, so I've got quite a bit of time, but I'm gonna hopefully scout a few locations, have a couple of shots in mind that I'm hoping for tonight. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Conditions look quite good, quite a lot of blue sky, and the sky does look like it's quite clear towards the west. So yeah, fingers crossed that come sunset there'll not be too many clouds in the sky and we'll maybe get some really nice light later on. So I'm not actually sure what it is, whether it's all this crap that I'm carrying or possibly the beard, but I'm getting some really strange looks tonight. Oh well, it's maybe just me. So I've made my way just up beyond what's called the amphitheatre, and I'm heading up towards kind of Port España, that sort of direction. And the plan is to try and find a headland to shoot from, but actually to shoot maybe more of a northeastern direction for the next hour or so. Basically, I don't really want to be shooting into the sun at the minute because it's so bright and still quite high in the sky, but kind of want to have the sun either behind me or preferably over to the side, and maybe get some nice side lighting on the cliffs. And then what we'll do is actually turn the attention back west, maybe about 15 minutes or so before sunset, and hopefully if conditions stay the way they are, which fingers crossed they will, then I reckon we might actually get a really nice sunset tonight. Quite a bit of white water down there as well, which I really like shooting, especially when we get some nice long exposures. You can get a really nice effect in the water, so that's pretty good. So yeah, things are looking pretty decent for tonight. So I'm up at the Causeway headland here, and I'm actually just getting some nice soft sun side lighting coming from the west. I'm actually just shooting back towards the northeast here, and that's pretty much the shot that I'm getting there. So really I've just kind of zoomed in quite close to the headland here, and I've just been trying to time it, just waiting for the sun to hit it. I've actually got on the Lee little stopper, and at the moment I'm shooting ISO 50 f11, and I've got a 25-second exposure, which is just giving me just a nice amount of movement on the water. There is quite a bit of white water down there, which is really nice, so that's been working out really well. So I'm gonna maybe grab a few more shots of this and then probably turn my attention back towards the west and try and get myself into a really good position for sunset. So I'm just firing off another exposure here. The composition is quite simple actually. I've hardly included any of the sky because there's really not an awful lot happening. So really the main interest of this is going to be the headland, and really the unique shapes in the headland. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous, and especially whenever the soft sun is hitting it, the colours are just really popping. So at the moment, yeah, we're coming in about 25-second exposure at f11, which is looking really nice. Say I've got the Lee little stopper on, and what sky we have, I've just got a 1.2 ND grad. The sky just along the horizon there, just looking back towards Scotland, it is actually quite bright, so it's just about holding enough detail in it. So yeah, that's looking quite good. So I'm pretty happy with that. At least that's one shot in the bag for tonight. So at the moment this is the composition that we have. As I say, pretty simple, very little sky included, and really it's all about the headland and the unique shapes of it, and really just following the path that's kind of winding round. Quite a lot of sea in it as well, so we're getting quite a lot of white water with 25-second or the 30-second exposure. And yeah, we're just waiting on a little bit more sun just to strike it there, and then we'll probably fire off another exposure. number one whenever you're deciding to actually film a vlog is to make sure that you charge your GoPro battery. So I'm onto the iPhone here, so hopefully this is going to record okay. I actually moved position here. I've moved around a little bit more, just down from the headland where I was. So I'm actually shooting back west now. I'm pretty much into position here for sunset. So it's about 10 past, quarter past 6 at the minute. So sunset isn't for another hour. So what I think I'm going to do is actually just wait here, because I've got quite a nice composition shooting back across towards the Causeway Stones and back towards where the Great Stookin is, and right across to Portrush and the Skerries and Donegal in the distance. So it's quite a nice composition here, pretty happy with it. And yeah, so we're going to just wait this out, I think. I think we actually could get quite a nice sunset tonight, so I'm pretty happy. There actually is a really nice shot to be had, I think, down at the water's edge, but there's absolutely no way I would ever get down there in time with all the gear and stuff here. So I'm going to just wait it out on the cliff path here, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. Things are starting to look really good here. We're just firing off a few exposures at the minute. Just waiting on the sun, just coming a little bit lower in the clouds. You can just about see it starting to break through in a really lovely golden orange colour just hanging above Donegal there. So what we're doing, we're just firing off a few test exposures at the moment. I'm pretty happy with my composition. So what we're basically doing is using the curve of the shoreline just to run from the bottom right and sweep right round and lead the viewer's eye right through the image, which I think is going to look really well, and I'll show you what it looks like in a moment here. This is the kind of image that we're going for, and you can see the lovely curve of the shoreline and the white water kind of snaking its way around towards the Causeway Stones in the distance. So basically I'm just going to hold off here and wait and see what this sun's going to do. I think there's going to be a really nice sun appear just above the horizon very soon. So that's me packed up for the night. Got a couple of really nice shots, I think. One slightly earlier on in the evening, and then one, or possibly two, at the sunset. The colours, the sky maybe just didn't appear as nice as I'd hoped for, but there was maybe about 5 or 10 minutes of nice colours, so happy days. Just got about a half-hour walk now back to the car, and yeah, we'll get the images back, get them into Lightroom and get them processed.